All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and who also rule well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick lesson. All right, going into how, hey man, hey, the majority of our people, all right, they ultimately they trust in this society, man. They trust in Esau, Edom, all right, and the structure that this man set up in the earth, all right. Our people, 2/3, which are so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, they latch on to this place, man. All right, and really, we're supposed to be in the spirit of departing, all right, coming back to our power, all right, and the Lord is making it fair because the Lord has his servants out there, his prophets, all right, making known, the scriptures. And Habakkuk could tell you to make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. All right, so the Lord set up pastors according to his own heart, all right, to feed the nation of Israel, all right, with understanding and wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, but the majority of our people, they fan it. All right, they don't want nothing to do, all right, with this wisdom, with this understanding. All right, which in return, all right, this word is able to save your soul. So this is Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me." All right. So counsel, all right, worldly counsel is foolishness with Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. All right. The wisdom of this world, the sciences and the the theories, okay, the theorems of this world, or all that stuff is foolishness compared to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. It says, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. All right, so Jake is in all kind of stuff besides Yahweh Shema Shai. They in Egyptology. Okay, they're in the what are those things called? The horoscopes. All right, which is witchcraft. All right, or Jake just in Christianity, or Jake just want to be a thug or a rapper. Okay, Jake trying to find his own destiny. All right, his own. All right, but really, you're covering with a covering that's really of the shadow of Egypt, man. All right, because in Babylon the Great, anything goes here. They welcome anything except for if you trying to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. Then you're gonna be outcasted. Then you're gonna be looked at funny. All right, then you're gonna stand out. All right, but if you doing anything else, this world accept you, man. Why? Because this is a wicked world. It's a wicked society, man. All you see is idols everywhere you go, man. All right, statues. Every city, you see palm reading stores. All right, this place is wicked. All right, but Jake, all right, wants to continue to be attached to this place, man. All right, they don't want to put down, eating pork. All right, they don't want to put down, smoking, pounds and pounds of weed. All right, so they're covering. They're looked at as a heathen. Okay, verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And we've seen that, all right, with when E, started rolling out the jabs, man. All right, the yabber dabber doos. When he started rolling that out, a lot of Jakes, man, they was down there standing in that line with their arm rolled up, man, showing you that they trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. All right, and this place is only set up to destroy you. It's always been set up to do that, to destroy the Israelite nation, man. All right, it's designed that way. All right, by the wicked, and really, ultimately, the Lord set it up like this as a punishment. All right, and the only way we can undo it or come up out of it is through the straight gate, man. All right, so I'm gonna continue to read. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust of the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Yeah, because now it's your shame. Now people that got yabber dabber dude, you know, they're out of there. A lot of people dropping dead, you know, and there's a lot of things coming out saying that they a lot of like people saying that they regret getting the jab, you know, different videos and testimonies and stuff. All right, saying they should never got it, you know. But hey, that's on you, especially you Israelites. That's on you, man. All right, for trusting this devil, because now that's going to be to your shame. And even when all hell break loose, all right, if you don't hearken unto the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, you're going to be out there with no answers, man. All right, then here it is, this devil, he's going to present the MOTB, and you're going to have a lot of Israelites take the MOTB, which there's no type of redemption from that. You can't repent from it, man. All right. And you have Israelites that are in the circumcision that know, all right, you know, that they're Israelites, but they're not warning the flock about the MOTB, man. They're not making it a big deal, man. And here it is. It's right at the forefront on the horizon of being pushed and made mandatory. All right. But you have Israelites that are not warning them. All right. You have Israelites that are encouraging other Israelites to trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right, you got Israelites saying, "Oh yeah, just get the jab. It don't matter. You don't gotta know what's inside of it. They're just telling you to just trust, trust science, which that's going off, man. All right, and that's going off according to the law too. All right, you got Israelites that are so gung ho about keeping the law 100%, even though we're not able to do that. But you got Israelites that are gung ho about the law, but yet they're telling you to make an incision in your flesh. All right, which we're not supposed to do that, man. All right, so therefore, all right, when the Lord bring judgment, that's going to be to your shame and to your confusion, man. All right. Let me get another precept real quick. Salakia. Yeah, the scriptures say, speak about never trust thine enemy. All right. We was just in slavery, man. All right. And we seen, all right, what Esau has done to our people, man. All right. There's a lot of things that's still being said, you know. All right. There was a video pretty much saying that going into slavery where there was a Jake pretty much saying what Esau was doing in slavery. They said that, you know, there was Edomites eating Israelites, all right, so-called Negro slaves. They was eating them as a delicacy, all right. Then they saying that, you know, they was boiling our people, you know, they was raping, you know, the little kids, all right. And this happened not too long ago, man. All right, this is still fresh, you know, in history, man. It hasn't even been that long, all right, since we got out of slavery and into the Jim Crow era, all right, and then now we're here, all right. And Jake think that Esau changed, man. Esau did not change, man. All right, this man, he's still the same devil, man. All right, why? Because that's who the Lord created this devil to be, man. This is Sirach chapter 12. Verse 10, it says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself, yeah, Esau, right now, he's trying to be so-called humble. All right. You know, he does everything political. You know, he's not, you know, gung-ho like how it was in slavery. He was just straight up, you know, had us in chains. And now, you know, he allowed Jake to integrate into society, but yet we're still in captivity. We're still oppressed. All right. But simple-minded Jakes, they think that they're free. All right. But here it is. We're being oppressed in every angle. So Sirach 12:11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, because is that wickedness is eventually just gonna come back. All right, and we're in that time where the Lord is going to allow Esau, to have his final hoorah, so to speak. All right, with 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right, so that spirit, that madman, that relentless, spirit that Esau is known to have is going to come back, man, in the form of Jacob's trouble, martial law. Okay, when they're going to be torturing people in these different FEMA camps, when they're going to be shooting Israelite men, women, and children in the streets, man, and raping and robbing little kids. All right, these things is going to come back. All right, that spirit that Esau, was once known to be in, the Lord going to put that spirit on them again, man, because Esau is the Lord's sword, man. All right, the Lord is going to use Esau to bring judgment. So I'm going to continue to read. It says, verse 12, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Yeah, because you have a lot of Israelites that want to be cool with Esau. All right. Oh, nah, man, not all Edomites are like that. They want to be buddy with E. All right. But in that time, you're going to have a lot of Edomites, all right, killing they friends, so-called friends, which are Israelites in that day, because it's we're two manners of different people, man. All right. And, the art between Esau and Jacob is a spiritual thing, man. All right. So Jake is deeply confused, as to, this man being the devil, man. All right. The Lord, Jake just can't get in his mind that the Lord created a nation of people to be the wicked, man. All right. But the Lord is balanced. The Lord chose his favorite people, all right, which are the Israelites, which so-called blacks and Latinos, native Seminole Indians. And the Lord created a people which he hate, all right, which are you so-called white people. All right. So, hey, man, that's why, we have to attend to the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shai so we can get understanding. We can understand the things that's going on, man. All right. That's why the scriptures say, it was going into, since thou hated wisdom, thou cannot be no priest unto me. Roughly paraphrasing. Since thou hated knowledge. All right. So, hey, we got to hearken so we know the deal, man. But you have 2/3 of Israel that don't want to hearken, man, to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Let me get another precept. This is Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right. So even though you have Israelites that want to try to save E, all right, hey, the Lord's still gonna bring judgment, man. And ultimately, all right, after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, Esau, Edom is gonna be exterminated. There's gonna be no Edomites in the earth. That nation is not gonna exist anymore. All right. So it says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right, those that take heed to Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, and to the word. All right, those are the ones that are going to be delivered. Abarat Tazah, we part of that number. All right. So let me get another precept. Wrong. Let me get. I believe it's in Isaiah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is Isaiah 1. And I'm gonna start at 2. It says, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. All right. And Jake is rebelling against the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai instead of, fearing the Lord and hearkening unto, the message that's being preached by the prophets, or through the prophets. Jake, there should be more Israelites at the camp. There should be more Israelites setting up camps, you know. But I'm gonna continue to read. It says that they have rebelled against me. It says the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. And the ox and the ass, those are two very stubborn animals. All right, but yet they know who feeds them, and they know, who they belong to. At the end of the day, all right. But it says, but Israel does not know. My people does not consider. But you niggas out there, all right, 2/3 of Israel don't even consider, man, that you're the chosen people. All right, yeah, you hear it, but you don't consider that, all right, that what the men of the Lord are saying could actually be the truth, which it is. All right. Verse 4, all sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger, they are gone away backwards. All right. And trusting in this society, all right, in the ways of this world, the direction that this world is going in, which is going completely backwards, all right, that's going to cause, the Lord's anger to come down. And it is going to come down, okay, because the doors of mercy is closing, okay. And the time, to get this word, and try to, put in the work, to appease, the Lord, all right, and Lord's will be delivered. That time period is being cut shorter and shorter, man. All right, to the point where, the Lord is just not going to be speaking no more. The prophets are not going to be out there on the highways and hedges. All right, you're not going to be able to, go on the internet and then try to really sit down and then soak up a lesson and really get into it and, write down the precepts, and meditate. All that time is going to come to an end, man. That's why in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, it tell you, that, in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, seek the Lord. All right. The scriptures speak about seeking the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. All right. But Jake is using this time to do whatever they want to do, man. Folly on the internet, try to get rich, become a super high value man, try to, get a big, huge house, a Lamborghini, whatever it may be. Jake want to pursue, a rap career, whatever it may be. They're doing all these things instead of seeking the Lord, which is the most profitable thing that you can do for yourself, man. That's the wisest thing to do, is to seek Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, but it tell you that, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and we see that 2/3 of our people don't have the fear. That's why they just out there doing whatever they want to do, man. All right, that's why Isaiah 1:4 says, "All sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters." They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. All right. So the Lord is going to get to a point where the warnings is going to stop going out. The admonishments, because the Lord has set prophets up to pretty much, give that warning, to blow the trumpet, to spare not. So essentially we're rebuking our people, okay, and telling them, that if you don't stop doing what you're doing, if you don't seek the Lord, you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, but it's gonna get to a point where the Lord is not even gonna have that mercy extended. The warning is gonna be cut short. All right. So it says you will revolt more and more, yeah, because Jake is still gonna revolt even more. All right, you have scoffers that come up to the camp. Jake's, that pull, things on brothers, all right, at the camp. So it's to the point where, okay, the Lord is going. He's like, okay, I got mine. I got those that want to hearken. All right. Now it's time to shut this thing down and bring the judgment. All right. It says the whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. It says, but wounds and bruises and petrifying sores, they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. All right. And that's the low state that the Lord has put our people in, man. You see a lot of Israelites are completely destitute, man. Strung out on drugs and just out in the streets, talking to themselves, you know. And not only that, you got Israelites that are in, all these different wayward, bugged out philosophies, all right? But the Lord sent the physician, because we are sick, all right? But the Lord sent the physician, which is Yahweh Shai, all right? And the spirit of Yahweh Shai is in the volume of the book with the true understanding of it, all right? And this counsel, all right, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shai, we supposed to, hearken unto it to the best of our ability, man, so that we can be healed, mentally, first spiritually, mentally, all right, and then ultimately the Lord is going to heal us completely when we get delivered up into those new bodies, man. All right, but Jake is fine here in America in this fucked up situation, doing whatever, just being wicked. All right, Jake don't ever want to leave this situation. Just like in the wilderness, you had Israelites that wanted to go back to Egypt, man. All right, just because they was comfortable instead of sticking it out with the Lord, and then the Lord said He was gonna give us our own stuff, man, our own land. All right, so this time, the Lord ain't gonna deliver the whole nation of Israel, all right, like He did in Egypt. All right, the Lord is gonna only deliver the 1/3, the remnant, man. All right. Let me get a few more precepts and I'll close it out. Salakia. Let me see. Deuteronomy 30 and 10. This Deuteronomy chapter 30 and 10. If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power to keep his commandments and his statutes which are written in this book of the law, and if thou turn unto the Lord thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, for this commandment which I commanded thee this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither is it far off. It is not in heaven that thou shouldest say, who shall go up for us to heaven and bring it unto us, that we may hear it or do it? Neither is it beyond the sea that thou shouldest say, who shall go over the sea for us and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it? But the word is very nigh unto thee, in thy mouth and in thy heart, that thou mayest do it. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. In that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy power, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord thy power shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. All right. So that's what the Lord commanded us to do, man. The Lord made it simple for us. All right. And the Lord, has the mercy to where, this truth is readily accessible. It's literally right there on the highways and hedges, in a local city near you. All right. You have camps, and then you also have the internet. Okay. So it's not, you ain't got to go travel long distances. All right. Like the ancient world, you ain't got to do the most. Is right there. All right, for us. Okay. So if we hearken, then the Lord said that, all right, we shall live. Okay. So I just want to go into that, seeing that the majority of our people, man, they're not hearkening to the Lord. They trust in the fashions of this world, man. All right, and that's why our people's constantly getting jacked up, getting judged. All right, and ultimately, the great judgments is approaching, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. So with that being said, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai by Shema Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to those that are hopeful elect. Shalom and a Baba Ball.